up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to issue number 12 of Build the Legendary Cyborg RoboCop from the wonderful folks over at Fanhome. Now, if you would like to get your very own RoboCop and start a subscription and build along with me, click this link just here. Head over to Fanhome, have a looky-loo, subscribe, and you too can be building one of these magnificent 1/3 scale, yes, 1/3 scale Partworks, folks. That equates to about 2 foot tall. So he's a biggie, isn't he? So in this month's magazine, we have got the history of RoboCop, and this is all about designing of RoboCop. We're going to be doing the right shoulder joint. So we're going to need the arm from last time. You then got 100 years of robots even, which is Electro and Spargo. You then got cutting edge technology, which is airless tyres. So designing RoboCop, you've got the titanium titan that patrols Detroit. So as a fundamental part of the film success, the RoboCop special effects team sought out one of the industry's greatest prosthetics and makeup experts, Rob Bottin. He would be the one in charge of the design of the OCP police robot that would bring law and order to the dystopian world of future Detroit. And there is loads of blurb for you to have a read of. Go and read it, folks. These really are worth it. Gives you all the information here. Rob Bottin, he says, standing to the right of the RoboCop sculpt at a team meeting. And this was back in the days before CGI. You had all of this was manufactured so that people could walk around in these suits and all of that lot. It was before CGI massively become a thing. There's a little bit of stop-go animation in RoboCop in its very early stages. And then it was all pre-CGI, this movie. So, considering what they had at their disposal, I think they've done a really good job. Right, in the step-by-step assembly, this is all the parts that you've received this time, which comes in your issue number 12 pack. There you go. So you've got the shoulder halves, you've got some fittings and bits and bobs and plates. So that's what we're going to be putting together today. So we can get that done. And it shows you there on your RoboCop what you're going to be making. Simple step-by-step guide on how to insert the pieces together to achieve what we're going to be doing today. Again, gives you the other half of the closing plate there that goes on the right shoulder, and it just lets you see then what you're going to be left with. And there's the joint, all looking rather splendid. Absolutely beautiful, it really is. So that's what we're going to be doing. You then got Electro and Sparko, which was a robot and his faithful friend. And this goes right back to the early days of sci-fi when the human race was looking at the future of robotics and what it may or may not look like. And it's quite ironic that in later sci-fi programs there were robot dogs and things like that, and obviously this morphed into the later RoboCop type cyborgs and things. So it is interesting to see how it changed. We then got a bit on airless tyres, from pneumatic tyres to wheels for a lifetime. Yes, folks. All the different evolution of wheels and where it's all going, right up to the up-disc tyre there. So, yeah, all different ideas that people have had. There's some disadvantages of airless tyres. But, yeah, it just gives you an idea of where things are evolving. Things constantly have to improve. If they didn't, the wheel would never have been invented, would it? So that's the close of the magazine for this week. So let's quickly flip back to the instructions. Put that at the back there. and we'll open up our parts. We'll bring on the arm that we finished in the previous issue and lay that across to there. Nice and safe. Doesn't that look beautiful, folks? Look at that. And we'll grab pack number 12 and we'll open that up for you. Right, so we got our pieces laid out here, like so. So we'll grab those. Just pop the lid off me oil, put that to one side, don't need that at the moment. And then we can start popping our screws in. So let's get some of these over there. There you go. Luckily for me, they're magnetic. Pop one of those on there. Get a little bit of oil just on the tip of the thread there. Only need a drop. Just like so. And then we can line this piece up then with its appropriate plate. So it just sits just in there. And all we're doing is we're just dressing up this now, just to make it look a lot more sweet, a lot more like the actual character in the film. So it's a couple of screws, a couple of AM screws here, folks, is what we're using. Do the same with the top one, just like so. Same process, single drop of oil. Just helps the screws go in a little bit easier. And like I say, if ever you need to disassemble anything, it just helps the screws back out a bit better as well. So we'll just do the same with this one. Pop that in place, just like so, and that's that half already on there. And it's the same with the other side, like that. And we got this to press in as well in a sec, so we'll do that in a moment. Same thing, pop that on there, grab yourself another AM screw, little drop of oil, like that, line it up, pop that in place, just like so, like that. Absolutely beautiful, it really is. Just back that off a tad until I've got the top one in. Just don't want it under tension until we do the final tightening of the panel. Same across the top there. Just drop that down in there. There you go. Ping straight in. Now that's found its way fully home, I can come back down and just retighten that one. Like that. Try not to leave your screwdriver bit in there, Colin. And then that will leave us then this little closing panel, and it's a little semicircle cut into the piece there. And you've got the same on the peg this side, see? That just presses right in the middle of there, like so. And that will then line that up and close all of that lot off. So you've ended up with just a nice bit of finishing on the front of there. So you've got a few dressing up panels that will be going on this, just to finish it off and trim it out. So that should be now this stage completed, which it is. So we'll put this to one side until we continue with all the other parts of the arm. So keep this in a safe place. Don't forget, folks, if you would like to grab one of these and build along with me, hit up this link, head over to the Fanhome website and grab your very own RoboCop build. You won't be disappointed. And also, you get to build along with me in the next issue, folks, don't you? Oh, you know you want to. Till the next time, take care, stay safe, and you too can join me with one of these. Look at that. Oh. Got to be done. Take care. Bye-bye for now.